Hi, Sabrina here from Cakes by Sabrina, and I'm going to show you how to make a Hawaiian cake. This is not like a actual Hawaiian cake itself, not with the coconut and everything like that with the food. I'm talking about a decoration. It's like a luau party, and I have a cake to make, and a lot of people always ask me, how do you make that cake? So I'm going to try to do tutorials for each cake that I make so you guys can understand on how to make the cake with the little details and the little stuff that you have around the house. So what we're going to be needing for this project, and I'm going to move my camera down so you guys can get a good look at my work area here. Okay, I have a rolling pin. I have cookie cutters. These are like pretty much fondant cutters. I got these at Michael's. They're $2.99 price, but if you have the coupon, you can get it 50% off or 40% off. And it comes with all three. At this moment, I'm just going to be using these two. Okay. I have food coloring. We're using light green, and these are the food colorings I have here. You can buy these at Michael's as well, and they're about $2 each. It's a gel, and this color right here, I'm using leaf green. Then I'm using moss green. Lemon yellow. Orange. I'm using brown and pink. So those are the colors I'll be using for this project altogether. So to get started, you're going to be needing fondant. I buy the big bricks, as you can see here. It's already packaged at Michael's as well, and it's ready to use fondant, and it's white. So all I do is I color it to make it the color I want. So I've cut little bricks out here, and these are just little square bricks. And what I do is I color them. So here I have fondant already ready to go, and I need to color it. So I'm going to show you how I color it, because I need this one colored in the darker green. I already have a few of them already colored and ready to go for you guys. So all I do is I dip my little paring knife in here, and you don't need that much, just a little bit. Apply it right on here, and when you're doing this, I'm warning you, wear gloves. If not, you're going to stain your hands like I have done here. This stuff will stain your hands, and it'll take about 2 to 3 days washing them over and over again till it comes out. Unless you use Ajax and bleach and stuff like that, but just so you know. So I've already gone ahead, and what I do is I put it in the middle and I pinched it. So now I'm just going to keep on folding and folding over and over again until the color mixes right through. So I'm just pinching the middle and pulling it, folding it and folding it inside the center until the color gets all mixed in there. And as you can see, my hands are already starting to change color. But I have no gloves right now, so I am just working with this, and I'll just keep on washing my hands until the color goes away. So I'm using a darker green. These are going to be for the palm trees on the cake itself. And I have a light color and I have a dark color, because I'm going to use two different colors for the leaves on the top of the palm tree. So as you can see, it's already blending in there really nicely. And you just keep on folding, pulling it, folding, fold, fold, until the color is completely blended in. As you can see here, that is good. So once you have this done, and you have all your colors mixed, I have the lighter, the darker, and I have my brown already. And I have a little bit of brown because I already gone ahead and done a few of my palm trees right here. So these are the trunks of palm trees that I'm going to show you how to make. There is no right or wrong answer for this. So what you're going to do is get the brown, and you're going to start rolling it out nice and straight. This is going to be a 12-inch cake, so it's probably about 5 inches tall. So I want to make sure my palm trees fit right on the side. So if they don't, I can actually cut them down if I have to. So here I have a piece of fondant that's rolled out, and it's about 5 inches long, and then it's got the wideness. All I'm doing is cutting the bottom to make sure it's nice and straight. See that? And now I'm just, like a palm tree, they're never straight. They're always curved to the side or built in different ways. So there's no right or wrong answer. What you're going to do is just take your paring knife and start cutting straight down. Well, not straight, but like a little curve to the side or anything. And I want this one to come out like this. And you can always use this one as well for a palm tree. See that? I'm cutting my very tip of it. And now what I'm going to do, once it's done, as you can see, these are not perfect. They just are swiveled out, and that's what I want. I'm going to take my rolling pin again, and I'm going to roll it the opposite way. Instead of going straight up and down on the trunk, I'm going to flatten the trunk more so it gives it that fatter look. So I'm just going over it. There we go. So the trunk looks like it's coming down from the ground, and you're just flattening it out. There we go. So what we're going to be doing here now is make the lines. I have lines in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. See the little lines to make the trunk. This is a little detail. To do this, all I'm doing is going one side of the trunk up, so I'm making little tiny prints inside with my paring knife, just like so. And then I'm going to turn it around and go the opposite way, bring it in between those lines. And there it is. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm going to do that to the other one as well. Go on one side and on the other. Now for the leaves. I'm going to start with the lighter color green, and I'm flattening it out. And as you can see, I'm lifting it up. I bought this mat here at Michael's as well. It's great for rolling out fondant or cake pies or anything like that, because it can lift right up and it won't stick on there in case it does stick. So I have this rolled out. I got my medium size cutter here, and I'm going to start cutting out the leaves here. Take out the excess, use my finger to push it out if I have to. Push this to the side, same thing with these. Now I'm going to get the lighter color and move these to the side here. The darker color, roll it out as well. take my cookie cutter, start cutting it out, the leaves, same size. There we go. Now what we're going to do, and I'm going to try putting this in the center so you guys can see. I have my trunk here, and I have the leaves. What you're going to do is start taking your leaves, one by one, and putting them at the tip of the trunk here. See that? So I'm going to take this one, put it here, and I want this to fall down just a bit because they're never even. So, and I'm just going to feather them around, just like so. I'm using the long part, the very end of this, as the end of it. So I'm using this part to stick on. So there is my palm tree. Now what I'm going to do is I'm pressing down on this while I'm doing this so it can stay together. And once you notice that it's all stuck together, as you can see here, you're going to tape it to the side and let it dry overnight. It will harden up and it'll be easy for you to place onto the cake. Once it's hardened, that's the best time to place it on the cake because it's easier just to place on there. Or you can place it on the cake just like this, but make sure you use a little bit of water or piping gel to hold these leaves in. So here is our palm tree. Now for the beautiful flowers. I'm going to set this to the side and we're going to go on part 2 of this tutorial for the flowers.